Did you know that there is something, when done correctly, can decrease stillbirth rates by 33%? Today, I'm going to tell you how to do it, why it's important, and what to do moving forward. Before we get started, I actually have a cheat sheet that makes this super easy. You can just print it out and have it so you don't have to just keep watching this video, although I would absolutely love it if you just keep watching this video. But I think the cheat sheet will help you out. It also has an app that you can download that I think will be super helpful too. So I'll put the link down below. Okay, the thing is kick counts, and it is one of those hills that I will die on. Today, I'm going to tell you when to start them, how to do them correctly, and how some of these things get messed up, and hopefully a quick, concise video so we can get you on your way. First off, we do not start kick counts until our third trimester. So that's about 27, 28 weeks. People who are higher risk, sometimes they'll say to start it at 25 weeks, but ultimately your baby just doesn't have a pattern of movement until about that time frame, which is why we say not to start until about then. And honestly, as a nurse, if you came in at 24 weeks and said baby wasn't moving very well and things looked okay on our monitor, we really just don't have too much further testing that we can do to make sure that baby is okay. So starting it at 27 weeks makes it really easy and simple. And the reality is those first few weeks of kick counts is really just going to be you learning baby's pattern. So, side note, if you're in your third trimester, now is a great time to make sure that you're picking out your birth class and getting started on it. In fact, birth class is a great time to be doing kick counts. So I'll put the link for the birth class that I recommend down below. Okay, so how do you do kick counts? It is, and some of your doctors are going to tell you something different, but studies show that this is the right way to do it. And they're really trying to work to get all the providers on board with explaining it this way. It's been really different for a long time. So we're all trying to get on the same page. And as you can imagine, that is difficult with lots of different providers. So this is the way you want to do it. You're going to sit down and you're going to think of the time. So let's say it's 10 a.m. You start your kick counts at 10 a.m. And then you're going to feel how long it takes for your baby to move 10 times. Now, back in the day, we didn't have the apps, so I just used my fingers. I would note 10 a.m., 15 minutes later, I got those 10 kicks. It was 10:15. Today's a 15-minute day. Tomorrow, you're going to try and do it at about the same time of day. Personally, I did it after dinner because I knew that after dinner was a time that my baby moved a lot, and it also got me out of cleaning up dinner, which is a big win in my book. So the next day, feel for the baby to move. You start, let's say, we're going to move it to the time Hillary would do it. Let's say it's 6 p.m. Feel for baby to move. This time it takes half an hour. Second time I've done it, that's a 15-minute variance, not a big deal. Okay, half an hour kick count. Next day, it takes 20 minutes. Next day, it takes 25 minutes. Next day, it takes 18 minutes. So you're starting to see a pattern that your baby takes about 15 to 30 minutes to give you those 10 kicks right after dinner. And that's it. It's just that simple. You can use your fingers. You can use the Count the Kicks app. Be sure and download that cheat sheet so you remember all the intricacies of kick counts, but it really is not that difficult. What do you do if you forget? You just do them as soon as you remember. No big deal. Kick counts will probably be a little bit different than the time that you've normally chosen, but it shouldn't be too much different. And then make sure that you're doing it the next day at the appropriate time. Of course, I'm not saying it has to be like 6 p.m. every day. 6 to 7 to 8, kind of like after I ate was just kind of my routine. However, I was pregnant when I was a labor and delivery nurse, and sometimes it was really difficult to eat my dinner and try and do kick counts after my dinner. So I would try and do it. I wasn't 100% perfect at it, and you probably won't be 100% perfect at it either. That's okay. You're just going to do your best. So let's say you're doing kick counts. You normally have a 15 to 30 minute window that you feel baby move 10 times, and it's been an hour and you haven't gotten those 10 kicks. What do you do then? You go into labor and delivery, or you call your provider if they have somebody that's on 24/7 and answers pretty quickly. The reality is this can catch things that are wrong with baby, but I've also seen time and time again where it can catch things that are wrong with you. That's right. I've seen people who somehow through kick counts, they found out they had preeclampsia. They found out they had cholestasis. They found out baby wasn't growing well. And that was from their kick counts, not from prenatal exams, just doing these very simple kick counts every day. Now, are there going to be times when you go to labor and delivery and everything ends up looking fine? Yes. However, if you are doing daily kick counts and you notice that they're really off, I want you to be really specific with your nurse, doctor about that when you go into labor and delivery. That looks something like this. I do daily kick counts. It usually takes 15 to 30 minutes for my baby to move 10 times. I've been monitoring them the last 3 weeks, and here we are at 34 weeks. And today it took a full hour, which is a lot longer than usual, and I am really concerned. And if your nurse just does an NST, which is required by everybody that comes into the hospital when you're in your third trimester, I would then ask for a BPP, which is where they check on baby using ultrasound as well. Now, if both of those things look fine, hopefully they bring you in for another check, or you have a prenatal appointment soon, and you're gonna keep doing those kick counts. Now, what if your provider told you to just monitor for baby's movement during the day? I just think that's so nebulous. It's really hard to tell, and I don't think you're going to catch things like babies showing you the signs of preeclampsia or cholestasis or them not growing well if you're just monitoring for baby's movement. Some providers also say the very outdated procedure of 10 kicks in 2 hours, and I gotta tell you that if my baby took 2 hours to give me 10 kicks, it was a real bad sign. And so it's really important that you're just monitoring your baby and comparing your baby to your baby, because it really depends on the baby, where your placenta is located, how your uterus is, and just your general body type and how you feel baby's kicks. It varies person to person. It varies pregnancy to pregnancy. Some moms say one baby kicked a ton and then the next one kicked less, and you still have to monitor it for just that baby, not the other one, which is just a good rule of thumb for all of parenting. Okay, if you like videos that decrease stillbirths, go ahead and give this a thumbs up and subscribe so that we can hang out for the rest of pregnancy. And yes, simple things like this actually decrease stillbirths by 33%. How did they figure that out? Well, in a state, I think it was Ohio, could be Iowa, I often get confused, they really concentrated on providers giving this education at every prenatal checkup, and they did not do that at the surrounding states. And after a year, they checked at the stillbirth rates, and their stillbirth rate had decreased 33%, and the stillbirth rates in the states surrounding it didn't decrease at all. So when done correctly, they really can help. And if you guys are looking for more information on kick counts, including like some other like misconceptions that there are, I actually have a full video that I did with the Count the Kicks people. Absolutely love them, that you can find up here. Are you doing kick counts? What do you think of them? Have you found anything interesting with your baby? Tell us down in the comments. I want to thank you guys for being here at the Pregnancy Nurse, where we get you prepared, not scared, for your upcoming hospital birth.